Awesome. So I was mentioning that a Meteor application is actually a Node app in the end. So what we can do is use the modern tools that we have at our disposal for linting, formatting, and doing all those kinds of things for our JavaScript code. So what we want to do is we want to install a couple packages now to be able to be ready for our development environment. These are going to be installed by using meteor npm install, or you can do npm I, will work the same. And we want to install ESLint. We also want Babel, ESLint, ESLint config Prettier, ESLint plugin Prettier, ESLint plugin Vue, and we actually want the latest version here, Prettier, and finally Vue ESLint parser. So these are quite a few packages that we need for ESLint, Prettier, and Vue to work together in our JavaScript application. So the reason I am using Meteor here is so that it uses the same Node version that the Meteor application is using, and to avoid any potential issues with the Node versions that are running in my computer and the Node version that is used for Meteor. I just realized I didn't use the flag which will set the packages to be listed on the dev dependencies on package.json. So let me show you. Package.json will now have a dev dependencies section. There you go, with the recently installed packages. All right. So what I want to do now is, if you recall, we have our client folder, and we want to, let's first get rid of all of these, and we want to create a new file on the client folder. We're going to call it temp.vue, and this is just to make sure that our tooling is working fine. So first of all, you can see that Vue was picked up by the language mode. So this is very likely Meteor doing its job, which is good. And then we have an ESLint issue here. Let's see what it says. It says that we need a ESLint RC configuration file so that it can actually do something on our Vue files. All right. So let's create a JavaScript file on the root, and we're going to call it .eslint rc and a JavaScript file. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste a file that I already have prepared. And the important bits here will be to change the parser for the Vue ESLint parser, as well as the parser inside of the parser options object here. There's also the ESLint recommended here for the extents key, as well as the Vue 3 recommended. So the reason for using Vue 3 recommended is that we used over here in package.json, we're actually using the latest and greatest ESLint plugin Vue. There shouldn't be a difference if you installed the stable version, but this is, like I said, this is the one thing that seemed to work with my environment. So we're going to do that there and go back to our Vue file, and you'll notice that we don't have any other issues over here with ESLint. I'm going to open up the output, and then let's restart the whole window, reload window. All right, and wait for all the plugins to load. Okay, so let's see what ESLint has to say. So it looks like it's running and we are good to go. All right.